Hello, hello, hello. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. This is the daily reading for March 6th, 2019. Welcome to Okay. Daily Tarot, March 6th, 2019. I have an infinite connection with the divine wisdom and infinite intelligence, and as I am a clean and clear vessel, I trust that those energies will come forth along with the creative energy of source to give us a message of how we can navigate the energies available to us on March 6th, 2019. March 6th, 2019 for the collective. This is all signs, the daily tarot reading for all signs. May it resonate with as many people as possible, all those who watch on the live and on the replay. All signs. Messages for all signs for March 6th, 2019. 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 We have Temperance, the Chariot, Ten of Wands, the Hangman, and the Eight of Pentacles. What you are doing will require time. Where you're going will require time. But that shouldn't stop you from where you want to go if it's what you really want, because it's well worth it. I feel like you will work for quite some time. You will put in a lot of work before you begin to see tangible results that are to your liking. But to whom much is given, much is required. And no one ever said that you would be given anything before everything is required of you. I always say that. I always tell people that. No one ever said that you would receive everything that you want before the much is required from you. The much is usually required on the front end, not the back end. So for a while, it may feel like you're working on something that may not come to pass. If this is not something that you're actually going into, it's somewhere that you've actually been, meaning that it's an energy that you've been going through. It feels like you have walked a long road and you've been sure about what it is that you want, but it's weighing heavily on you. And you're wondering how much longer it's going to be before you see the fruit of your labor. Let me get a card for the Hangman, because I felt that whoever is wondering how much longer it's going to be before you get the fruit of your labor. The Magician. Wow. The Magician, I know, in terms of like specific times, is associated in my mind with Gemini and Virgo. Gemini season being like the end of May, beginning of June. Virgo season being end of August, beginning of September. But a thing about the Magician is that with the hangman and the magician card, you have had the time, or you are going to have the time to really take a look at the situation and really see what resources you have available to you to make things happen on your own. Meaning, if you are waiting for things to unfold with kind of like, I would say, like law of attraction and using visualization and just putting in the hard work the traditional way, it could be, some time. But then with the magician, it says that you are able to look at a situation and you are able to find loopholes, or you are able to find segues, you are able to find shortcuts. The magician is very slick, very clever, very sly. And I don't mean that in a deceptive way. I mean that in a way that the magician is very much so conscious and aware of his or her reality, his or her current circumstances, but they are also trusting in more than what meets the eye, meaning that they don't look to what is right in front of them. Without this card here, it's an energy of somebody who, they feel that they've been working and they've been trying to get to something and they've been putting in all of this work. And yet it feels like a lot with that 10 of Wands. With the magician introduced here, this is somebody who sees what is not in front of them. They already fully utilized the situation. They've tapped into all of the resources they have in the 3D. But this is somebody who sees things for more than what it is. So when you are in the process of moving along this journey and it seems like something is taking time and it's really drawing on your patience and really testing your will to see if this is really what you want, the magician is that person who has awakened to the fact that time is an illusion. So, like I said, for those who are still doing it, the conventional, the traditional way, moving on a path towards something, you will feel that sense of impatience sometime, or you will feel that a lot is being demanded of you. And those who have that magician energy, that alchemist energy, will also feel that too, because we're all human. Let's not act like we're not here in 3D. But that person with that magician mentality, that alchemist mentality, that person who is aligned in their chakras and able to see with their third eye, and they are connected via crown chakra to all that is, they understand that every energy is available for your benefit. There's nothing that comes to you to do you harm. Well, there are things that, people will come against you to do you harm, but there is no happening in your life that is harmful unless you allow it to be. So sometimes when you're in this uncomfortable position of feeling like nothing is happening when you want it to happen with that hangman energy, it's an opportunity for you to take a look at the situation and reflect on yourself. What is it about this situation that triggers me? What is it about this person that makes me feel bad? What it is about this experience that disappoints me, that angers me, that upsets me, that triggers impatience? What is it about my current circumstance that makes me feel that I am not where I'm supposed to be? See, the magician asks themselves those questions. And in being able to do that inner work and assess yourself like the magician does, that actually constitute much of the work that you will be doing on this path. So make no mistake, the work will have to be done. You can do it as physical labor, traditional way, conventional way that I've been mentioning. Or you can get into that alchemy energy where you start to really use your mind to direct your focus. And once you have that laser beam focus on what it is that you're doing, and I do feel that focus is there. A lot of people know what it is they want. They just are taking that route, like, well, I have to do this, that. They've written out their steps in their 3D steps. So there are things that they have to do in the 3D. Not many people are doing that work inwardly, meaning that as you go along this journey and you are met with maybe the challenges and you are met with the setbacks and the delays, we are officially in a retrograde now. A lot of people will be met with the challenges and the delays. But as we talked about in prior readings, those who are really doing the work, those who are, in tune and aligned with the universe and these energies that we have available for us, you can transcend all of it. Not saying you won't still have the setbacks. The temperance card is still here, so you will have to do things in moderation. You will experience, maybe you want to feel the highs already. You just want to hurry up and get to the highs. That's actually an energy that's going to give you setbacks. Being so being so eager for the highs that you do not appreciate the quote unquote lows, or you do not appreciate those situations that make you feel contrast, as Abraham Hicks calls it. Contrast being those situations where you're not getting exactly what it is that you want. If you are not working within those energies to alchemize the situation, if you are not looking at, okay, what is it that's triggering me? How can I use this energy of being triggered to motivate myself and to laser target my focus back to what it is that I want? How can I use this energy to expand on what it is that I want? You have to get to a point where every single thing and every single place you are along your journey is a blessing to you. You shouldn't have to achieve what it is that you want to see the journey as a blessing. When you become firmly rooted in the moment, and you know that every single thing that crosses your path is for your good, when you begin to think like that, that's when the real changes happen. And the magician has the ability to stop time, fast forward time, suspend time, use time. It's almost like an infinity stone. One of the infinity stones is time. The magician has possession of the time stone. So when you are, irresolute, about time, when you don't really pay it much attention and you realize that all there is space and opportunity, you begin to move things on your own timeline. The magician has control of their own timeline. So in that case, when you get into that energy, it's not a matter of you waiting until, like I said, Gemini season or Virgo season. It's a matter of you being so mentally sharp, so mentally controlled, so mentally focused that time is no longer an issue for you. It's simply one of the many tools in your toolbox, one of your special skills, one of your many tricks. It becomes a friend of yours rather than an ally. And in periods of time where others seem like they are, falling behind or struggling to get ahead, you have the energy of still being straightforward, of still going forth on your mission steadily, consistently, in a very big way. A journey that will capture a lot of people's attention. A journey in which a lot of people will begin to ask you, how are you doing this? What are you doing? How are you getting ahead when everyone else is struggling? How are you powering through obstacles that no one else can seem to get over? It's that magician energy. On top of the hangman, this is a person who sees the magic in every single moment, regardless of how it looks. It may look on the outside like you are going through something and you are in a bad situation, No. Anything can be flipped. Anything can be turned into gold. Anything can be made to be a positive experience. Anything can be a learning experience. Anything can be used to your profit and for your good. If you are in a mental space where you realize that all is mental and you begin to alchemize, you begin to take energy that comes to you that may not feel so good at first and flip that thing to where it becomes beneficial for your own use. This is master level thinking. Not just patience, but true magic. Patience is, just sitting in a situation and saying, okay, I accept this. I accept this. I realize this is something I have to go through, versus sitting in a situation and seeing every single emotion that you feel, every single thing that you experience as opportunity. When a door closes for you, saying, okay, so that means there's another way, and the other way may be a shortcut. Instead of feeling defeated, feeling like you have a lot of burdens, you begin to look at the situation like, oh, maybe that's not a burden. Maybe this is it's a clue that there's another way, and that the other way is better, and that the other way is more suited toward my specialty, is more suited toward my personality, it's more suited toward my overall vision of life. There is a component of spirituality here with the temperance card, of you being led on a divine mission. For those who can recognize it, there is that, angel guidance there, that higher power guidance there available for you. It's just up to you to recognize and utilize. Four of Pentacles. You have to make this journey yours. I was looking at the Eight of Pentacles card before I pulled out the Four of Pentacles. You have to make this journey yours. The Eight of Pentacles says that there's a special element to your specific journey, a special thing about you. So that means your journey needs to be hand tailored for you. It needs to be customized for you. It can't be like everyone else's journey and everyone else's um, commute or route to get to where you want to go, to where they want to go. It cannot be yours. You have to make this your own. So you have to tune into what's going on with you. You have to believe in what's going on within yourself. You have to believe in creating this dream for yourself. And you have to keep it close to you. Everyone else is not going to see your vision. Everyone else is not going to be able to come with you on your path. You have to be okay with that. As a matter of fact, the less people around you, the less burdens you have in terms of dealing with like social burdens or social setbacks, meaning like peer pressures or people like trying to discourage you from going after your dreams. The smaller your circle is, the better, because you'll have a more intimate connection with the divine. On the bottom of the deck, we had the High Priestess, knowing what you know, balancing the light and dark within yourself, getting intimate with those energies, with the energies that we don't see, the entities that we don't see, with your intuition, following that inner knowing in dark places and light places, knowing that there is light and dark situations, there is dark and light situations, that nothing is either good or bad, that all just is. And it's all about how you choose to navigate the situation. And if you navigate the situation with the focus on getting the best desired outcome for yourself, winning, following your mission, things will work out. When you always look to that, when everything is able to be boiled down to that, this is my mission. How is this happening for me and not to me? My mission. How is this happening for me and not to me? Take that with you as you go through March 6th. This is my mission. How is this happening for me and not to me? And when you get on that vibration, you'll find yourself moving through obstacles quicker than others. You'll find yourself speeding along ahead of the pack. Not that you should be comparing yourself at all, but these are just observations you'll be able to see, that you are handling upsets better than most, that you are almost acting from a higher perspective, as if you are lifted up and can see the entire playing field versus, the masses who are just looking straight ahead from the playing field on that level with their feet on the ground. You begin to look as if you are suspended in the air, like the hangman, with the perspective that is overlooking. You can look down and see a better way versus being there on the ground, feet on the ground, and having to hop through these obstacles yourself. This is my mission. Things are happening for me, not to me. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I'll go ahead and get started back on these full month tarot readings. I have Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aqua, and Virgo to go. So thank you for watching. I wish y'all the best. Hope to see you win. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. I'll see y'all later. Bye.